How are you? How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? I am Reverend Valerie Love, your favorite Christian witch, your favorite Christian witch. I do not have a name for this hat yet, though I will have a name for this hat eventually. So I wanted to answer a question. And the question is, what happens at the Christian Witches Convention, right? What happens at the Christian Witches Convention? And it's really important to know this because this year we're doing something that we've never done before. We are having vendors. Now, we've had vendors before. We've had people that read. We've had tarot readers. We've had all of that before. This year, we're actually having our vendors in the same space where we have classes and where we have our ritual. So we have never done that before. We've never had it all in the same space before. That the ritual takes place where the classes are, and also the vendors are in the same space. Usually we have vendor space, we have a classroom, we have different rooms. This time we're all together, and I love that because the energy would just rise. So let's start from the beginning. I'm Reverend Valerie Love. You're on Christian Witches. This is all about witches who love Christ and Christians who love the craft. That's what we're all about on Christian Witches. Now, I have a lot of questions to answer, and I'm going to be answering the questions in videos over the next few weeks. First of all, I want to say, woohoo, for all of the new subscribers on the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is blowing up for Christian Witches. I love it. I love it. I love it. And bless Witchy Wednesday. Now let's get down to business. So, why do we have the Christian Witches Convention? I'm not going to be with you very long because tonight is class for the initiates. And the initiates, we have class with them on Wednesday. So I'll be preparing for class in a little bit, that in the mystery school. Why do we have the Christian Witches Convention? We have it because as Christian witches, it is important for us to come together and to learn Bible magic, the magic of Christ, and important for us to see that we're not alone. In this path, because it is somewhat unusual, you can get people telling you you can't be a Christian witch. You get your Christian family coming against you, or you're just hiding. Maybe you're in the broom closet. You don't want to come out. And the Christian Witches Convention, just doors are closed, right, to the public. The Christian Witches Convention is all about you seeing that you're not alone. That there are other Christian witches, as you can see from our Christian Witches YouTube channel, growing, 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 thousands. Our Christian Witches Facebook fan page, our Christian Witches Instagram, our Christian Witches TikTok is going ballistic. So you know that you're not alone. And you know that this is a path that you truly must be called to. And if you're called to it and you answer the call from deep within, that it is one of the most fulfilling things you could do is fulfill what's in here. Forget about out here. Fulfill what's in here. And then, of course, study, learn, and grow. Smash up the likes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Share this as well. So that's why it's important to see other people that think like you, are devoted like you, and do rituals like you, to learn because we have classes, and to actually participate in a ritual that is a ritual for Christian witches. Now there are a lot of rituals out there. You know, there are rituals for Wicca, there are rituals for ceremonial magicians, there are rituals for hoodoo, there are rituals for all kinds of magical paths. It is very difficult to find something that is dedicated for Christian witches, Christian witchcraft Bible magic. You'll find some Bible magic in hoodoo. I'm talking about for the practicing Christian witch. Where are the resources? What do you do? What do we celebrate? How does it flow? And that's what I've dedicated myself to talking about and to sharing. And not to share it as a religion, because I don't take this path as a religion. I take this path deeply as spiritual and it's deeply personal to each witch. And each Christian witch is their own being to devote in their own way. So, what happens at the Christian Witches Convention? Well, I'll tell you what's happened at the past two Christian Witches Conventions and what's going to happen at this Christian Witches Convention. So, at the very first Christian Witches Convention, it was held in Salem, Massachusetts. And we're returning to Salem again this year for the release, the launch of the book Witch. And whew, so happy about that. That's going to be in October. The book launches on my birthday in October, October 4th. Yes, I'm in October. I was born in the season of the witch in October. And we're going to do that in Salem, Massachusetts. Okay. So the first ever Christian Witches Convention was in Salem, Massachusetts in 2019 over Easter weekend. Now, several of us came together, and I'll show you some pictures actually from that event. And if you stay to the end, I'll give you a gift also for this Christian Witches Convention coming up. But I want to show you what happened at the first ever Christian Witches Convention. I'll just show you a couple of pics from the first ever Christian Witches Convention. So here's the Christian Witches Convention for 2023, and we have pictures. So that's a picture that we took actually in our all white on Resurrection Sunday, on Easter Sunday. And then if you go down, I'll show you, I'll come back up to some pictures from 2022. Here are pictures from 2019, our first ever Christian Witches Convention in Salem, Massachusetts. And you talk about an incredible event, a first of its kind, completely magical, never been done before, never been seen before. This is our room where we had our reader studio and our energy sessions and things like that in our books. This is our Saturday night party. We always have a party on Saturday night, and the party on Saturday night always has a theme. This theme was American Horror Story, Coven. That's why you see me, this crazy looking witch right here. That's why you see me here. That's me, my take on the witch that I love from American Horror Story, Myrtle Snow. Okay, that's my take on Myrtle Snow. Okay, that's why we look how we look. Okay, and so this just gives you, and there was Papa Legba. Robert came as Papa Legba. Yes, we do have men that come to the Christian Witches Convention, and we just had a ball. We just do all our witchy stuff, and of course, we had there goes me as Myrtle Snow again. And this time I had on the little Myrtle Snow glasses and the little cape. I tried to recreate the outfit from Myrtle Snow. And here go some of our other witches with their American Horror Story Coven uh, gear. Okay. Then, and on Sunday morning, we always have a service, an inspirational service on Sunday morning. There's me speaking at the inspirational service on Sunday morning. It was Easter. It was my 10-year anniversary also on YouTube. Here we are getting the Holy Ghost because, yes, we do that. Here is Robert, who is an internationally known singer, opera singer. He was our musical inspiration at the Christian Witches Convention inspirational service. Yes, Christian Witches Church. First public Christian Witches Church service ever. And as you can see, we was getting our life and getting the Holy Ghost because that's what we like to do. Okay? Do you see that's what we like to do? That's what we like to do. We like to get it in. We love to hug. We love to have a good time. We love to commune, connect. We love to do all of that. Yes, we love to worship. We love to be in devotion. We love all of that. So that was the Christian Witches Convention, first ever, 2019. Now, of course, 2020 and 2021, we laid low because the globe was having an experience. So we came back for the Christian Witches Convention again in 2022. And this time we were in New Orleans. So here you see us in class. We had a big, beautiful class in New Orleans. Here's our Sunday service. And that was Thursday night when we had our opening. And here's just some of the fun pictures from our Thursday night event. Then we had our Saturday night party. And our Saturday night party last year, the theme was The Matrix. So that's why we're looking like this. Well, some of these pictures are mixed in. And there is the Oracle. There's me as Morpheus. There's Dr. Jubilee as Trinity. And there is Dia. She won. She actually won. We give a little cash prize to the winner of the person who embodies the character the most. And Dia was the Oracle. She killed it. She killed it. She killed it. She killed it. So you see us here just having a ball at the second Christian Witches Convention, even though we had to skip 2020 and 2021, we came back in 2022, bigger and better than ever in New Orleans. So happy. Amazing. Amazing. Memorial Day weekend, right? And so just tons of fun. Tons of fun. There's our opening event on Thursday night. We had some food there and all of that. And you just see tons of pictures of the family all throughout the whole weekend. And then we got to uh, do the hopping from Magic Shop to Magic Shop for our tour and our classes. And here you see me teaching at Bottom of the Cup in New Orleans, which is a tea room, reading tea leaves, doing divination, doing readings. And it's been over 80 years and it's completely owned by women. It was passed from one mother to her daughter, to her daughter, to her daughter. And it's been in existence for over 80 years in New Orleans, reading tea leaves and doing divination. And there you see us right there in our discussion at Bottom of the Cup in meditation. And there's more of us at Bottom of the Cup. And that's the party on Saturday night. That's us on our hop from Magic Store to Magic Store in New Orleans. We did a hop from Magic Store to Magic Store. And there's more of us at Bottom of the Cup in New Orleans in Matrix gear. And that's me inside of the coffin at the Vampire Shop in New Orleans. Basically, we just have a good time and we're pretty crazy. So we do classes, we do all of that. So what I want to share with you is this. I'm going to come off screen share. And what I want to share with you is that this year at the Christian Witches Convention, like I said, we're doing something we've never done before. We will be having class and the ritual and the vendors all in the same space. And what I love about it, yay! Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Happy Witchy Wednesday. Happy Witchy Wednesday. And what I love about this Christian Witches Convention is that we're going to be in New Orleans. And while we're in New Orleans, of course, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're doing ritual on Friday. And the ritual is going to be a Venusian ritual because Friday is the day of Venus. So we're going to do a ritual on Friday, and that is going to be for your love and money on Friday. Okay. And of course, included in pricing, and I'm going to show you how to register. And then on Saturday, we're also going to do a ritual, and that one will be more geared toward Happy Witchy Wednesday. Hi, Weekend Grace. Happy Witchy Wednesday. Happy Witchy Wednesday. Happy Witchy Wednesday. I love it, family. And so the one that we're going to do on Saturday will be more focused on ascension in every area of your life, up level in business, up level in relationships, up level every area of your life. So Friday's ritual will be in the afternoon. I'm going to be teaching a class in the morning. So you get tons of classes. Thursday night, we have a welcome celebration like we always do every Thursday night at the Christian Witches Convention to open the weekend. And that's fun. We get to know each other. Friday morning, we get down to business. So Friday morning, the vendors will set up. Friday all day we'll be in the space from 9 to 5 for class in the morning, ritual in the afternoon. And then after we complete at 5, we actually have the space until 11 o'clock that night. So if you're a vendor, you can be there until 11 o'clock that night. You can do readings for people. You can do energy healing sessions for people. You can do anything you desire in that witchy space. That's why our vendors will have such a good time this year, because you have more time and you're in the same space. We're doing everything in the same space. Saturday in the morning, we'll start off again with class in the morning, ritual in the afternoon, and then we're done on Saturday at 5. And then we'll be back in our space Saturday night for the party. The party is themed Lord of the Rings. Now, I've been looking at my costume and I've been getting my costume together for this Lord of the Rings party. So you can be any character from Lord of the Rings, okay? That's Saturday night. Sunday morning, 11 to 1, we are concluding with an inspirational service. And then we will also have the robing of our new Temple of Maat high priestesses who were initiated on the winter solstice. This will be an incredible weekend. If you are joining us, I have a gift for you. So if you watched from this live stream on either YouTube or Facebook, when you register, send me a text in the email. I tell you where to text. Text me and let me know that you were on the live stream, and I will be bringing you a witchy gift to the Christian Witches Convention. Okay, so you got to register. So how do you register? You register, I'm pretty sure the link is in the description, and we're going to put it as a pinned comment under here as well. But all you want to do is go to christianwitches.com. And when you go to christianwitches.com, I'm going to put it right here in the chat for us. And I have the initiates coming up in a little bit, so we won't be on that long, but I've got some delicious content coming your way on this Christian Witches channel. christianwitches.com. Go there. It's right on the front page. As a matter of fact, I'll show it to you before we close out. And I just have to tell you, when you go to the Christian Witches Convention, we're about fun. We're about fun. We're about learning. We're about rituals. We're about community. We're about growing spiritually together. We're about stepping outside the box. We're about all of that. Now, if you're watching this and it's after Christian Witches Convention, which we're calling CWCon 2023, if it's after Memorial Day weekend, then know that you can come to CWCon 2024, okay? And we'll be back in New Orleans for CWCon 2024. Right now, we want you to be with us at the Christian Witches Convention Memorial Day weekend in Las Vegas. Don't say I'm going next year. Say I'm doing it now. That's what you want to say. Because you could do magic between now and next year be an incredible witch that helps people elevate, that does rituals for people, that does spiritual work for people. And next year, you will be in a whole different place and you'll be an incredible vendor. If you want to be a vendor, all of that info is right here on the page. Now, registration is closing May 15th. And when you look at this page will just give you all the detail. Okay. This page will give you all the detail. It tells you when we start, when we conclude, what we're doing, all of that. And then once you register, you are going to get a link that takes you to the page where it has all of the instructions. It tells you what accommodations you want to get. It tells you the address of where we'll be. It tells you all of that. If you're a vendor, if you're going to be a vendor, I think we only have a couple of vendor spaces left. If you are going to be a vendor, it will also give you exactly the directions for vendors. And Christian Witches is taking the vendors to breakfast on Friday morning before we set up in our space. And so all that detail is there for you too, where we're meeting. Breakfast is not far from the space. So you're going to see all of that. You're going to see where accommodations are. You're going to see all of that after you register. We don't put that information publicly on the public website. It is going to be in Las Vegas. So as soon as you register, you're going to get all of that detail so that you can go ahead and book your room. That's it. That's what we do at the Christian Witches Convention. We learn, we laugh, we eat, we celebrate, we do magic, we do rituals, we grow, We connect. We ascend. We'll see you there. I love you. Peace. Kaisia.